So if you saw my last video on where to find a therapist, you might have that directory open or you might have gotten a referral from someone, but how do you actually know that this is a good fit for you? There are so many different issues that people deal with. There's so many different types of therapists. How do you go about finding what's the best fit for you? So today is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not going to be a talking head. I'm actually going to walk you through my process using an online directory for finding a therapist that might be the best fit for you. I'm going to be going over different criteria. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started. All right, so I'm just using Psychology today as an example, but obviously there are a lot of other search directories. Up here, we're going to start with inputting our location, and suddenly you'll see all of these profiles come up. At the top, there's going to be ways for you to filter by issues, by what insurance company you have if you want to use your insurance, by the gender of the therapist. So maybe it's really important to you that you see a non-binary therapist or a male therapist or a woman. So we're going to put woman here. Types of therapy. So I am an expert in acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, so we'll go ahead and select that. But there are obviously lots of different types of therapies. Age is not the age of the therapist, but the age that you are. So I see clients in the adult range, so we'll go ahead and click that. Price, if you are on a budget or you're looking for therapists in a certain range, or you're looking for a sliding scale, so there are therapists that modify their prices based on what your income level is. And then finally, different background information about your therapist. So if you're looking for a Christian therapist or a therapist who speaks Spanish or is from a certain ethnicity or background, you can go ahead and search for that, and that will reduce the number of profiles that you have. And then just simply start going through. It gives you a little insight into what their bio is. You can go ahead and click on and view their profile. So it'll give you some information about their specialties. She will, in this paragraph, couple of paragraphs, describe the types of people that she works with, her costs, whether she accepts insurance, and just a lot of other information. It also has information how to contact people through their website or a phone number. But really, what we're doing here is looking through and seeing who grabs your attention. What faces are you drawn to? Who looks friendly or welcoming to you? Who is using words or phrases that you use to describe the struggles that you're going through? And just going through and starting to look at different profiles. Now, there also are going to be some therapists who are on a wait list for new clients. So if it says there wait list for new clients or not currently accepting new clients, that just means that that person is full. And while you might like them, there might be a month or 2-month or 3-month wait to see them. So just keep that in mind. And then also, if you're looking specifically for a teletherapy, an online therapist, you can go up to the top. Some other sites have different ways to go through it, but you can kind of, if you're just looking for someone, I only do online therapy. I prefer seeing clients online. They can be in their homes or in their office. It just makes things a little bit easier. Oh, and there's my profile. So we'll just use me as an example here. Now, as you go through the profile, you can learn a little bit about the people that they work with. So I primarily work with folks with anxiety, stress, health issues. Also, there are these fun little kind of 15-minute intros. So you can't obviously hear the sound because I'm talking right now and this is a screen recording. But otherwise, you'd be able to hear kind of these little 15-minute introductions. Also in the bottom, it'll show some information that people can kind of highlight different things, showing pictures of their office. I have a picture of my dog later on in the slides. And then you can also go to people's websites. That way you can get a lot more information and figure out how to contact them. And then go back to the results and scan through, narrowing it down to 3 to 5 profiles of people that you feel really connected with. All right, welcome back again. So you have it narrowed down to about 3 to 5 bios. You think these people might be a good fit. What I want you to do next is to reach out to them. You can call them, you can message them through the system, send them an email, whatever it is, but reach out and ask if they would be willing to talk to you briefly, either on the phone or through a video consultation, for you to ask them a couple of questions and to see if they would be a good fit. Now, most therapists offer this service. Some who are fully booked or who have a really strong reputation in the field and therefore or are very busy won't offer this, but I always think it is a good idea. It's something that I offer. I offer everyone that's a potential client who, a resident of California and looking for therapy services. I offer them a free 15-minute consultation. It's a video consultation, so they get the idea of what virtual therapy is like. So I definitely recommend that if you are nervous about what like online therapy looks like, so you can kind of get a feel for it. So message them to see if they would be willing to do a consultation. Also, make sure if you are interested in using your insurance to double check with them if they take that insurance, because sometimes that online information can change. And before you actually see the person for a therapy session, call your insurance and just double check, because they're super sneaky about that kind of stuff. One of the difficult things is it is hard to find reviews for therapists. That's because, at least where I live, we are not allowed to ask for reviews, for testimonials. As a result, there's not a lot of reviews or information online when it comes to therapists, as opposed to, let's say, a primary care doctor or a specialist doctor, where you can go online and see all sorts of reviews. So if you don't see someone has a lot of reviews or any reviews, please know that that doesn't mean they've never seen anyone before or they're not good. It's simply the way that our ethics code is structured. So you've reached out and a couple of them had said yes, you scheduled a consultation, and now you're wondering, what do I actually ask during the consultation? What questions do I have? Do I just tell them about myself? What is supposed to go on here? So if that is your worry, if you're not sure what to ask during a consultation, subscribe and stay tuned for my next video, because I will be going over exactly that. What are the 7 questions you should be asking during a consultation to find the therapist that's the best fit for you? Okay, welcome back again. So, okay, I talk about things, I do things, blah, blah, blah.